Hello, it's Classy here, back with another Tribes video, and I'm here after a short break because of school stuff. So today we're going to be catching up on the Nagato showcase from last banner, and right now I'm getting clips from AJ 4days, and he has a 6-star Nagato already. So this should be a really good opportunity to demonstrate how good this unit is and his full potential. So I'm glad we are still able to do this. And I know there's a lot of things going on in the game right now, such as the Abyss, the ATB, so I'll make sure to cover as much as I can, and of course the Shikadai showcase. So first things first, as always, we're going to take a look at the art, and I think that this art is pretty impressive because it has the different effects, like the black hole style effect and the lightning effects, and besides that I think it's a pretty good art, but not the best one. And here is just the description, and I'm sure we all know who Nagato is and what he did. And here are the stats. So you can see right away that his stats are a lot more unbalanced than some of the other units, and that his critical damage increase rate is really high alongside his critical rate. So 60% is definitely a high amount, and for his critical suppression rate it's actually really low, like 16%. So he'll struggle a little bit on the defensive side of things. This also includes guard suppression rate and guard damage reduction rate. So he'll need some more protection, but his offensive stats are really high, so he'll be able to do a lot of nuke power and damage increase rate as well. So after we look at the stats, I also forgot to mention that this is a URA unit, hence why his offensive stats are on the high end, 96k power and tier 18, level 106. So definitely a fully geared out and maxed out character for AJ. And for the link bonuses, we have Jiraiya and KCM, which makes sense because of the student-teacher relationship. Kushina and Karin, I think it's because of the Uzumaki thing. And obviously the Pain trio, that part makes a lot of sense. Okay, now we're moving on. We've already seen the art, just a full picture for you guys. He has some tribes with KCM. This is a 2-man tribe, so not really going to be too important to go over this, but let's see. Gives chakra, lowers damage reduction rate for defense shinobi, guard damage reduction rate. So this is built to destroy defense shinobi, so it could be useful. He also has a 3-man tribe with the Pain trio, and here he'll lower the enemy's damage reduction rate by 20%, 50% extra damage to attack shinobi, which is a really good amount. Lowers all enemies' damage increase rate, not too important. Guard rate is pretty good. Boosts all allies' attack by 13%. So this is a pretty good 3-man tribe. But the thing is, there are already a lot of good 3-man tribes, so you don't really need this. And it also makes you use like Pain and Conan, and I don't know if everyone has them or has them built up. Okay, now we're moving on to the kit. His jutsu, planetary devastation, single target damage, 28% extra damage when attacking first, lowers the target's DRR by 25%, guard rate by 28%, and then boosts all allies' attack by 16%. So these are not permanent buffs, so they're only going to last for the turn that he uses the jutsu and the one after. So the numbers are pretty decent, and I think that since he's a nuker, he does his job well just off of the jutsu. And you would want to put him up front here because he does the debuff and also the buffs. Okay, moving on. Skill 2 is basically just deal 44% extra damage when HP is 50% or above. So basically pretty bad skill 2. It's just extra damage, I guess. If his skill 2 did like a self offensive stat boost or something like that, maybe a small chakra boost, that would be good for a nuker. Here's his fourth skill, no limit break yet. Boosts all active allies critical rate by 19% if attacking first. All active allies critical damage increase rate by 15% if attacking first. And the reason why this fourth skill is so good is because of the wording. So basically this skill will trigger for any of your cells that are faster than your opponent's cells. So as you can see, this is really useful in PvE modes because your speed will pretty much always be higher than the bot enemies, and for arena also really useful. So you can proc this every single turn, and that's a lot of good buffs. So you might as well think of it as like a permanent thing if you're just proccing every single turn. So yeah, lots of support for allies damage. As you can see, you might need to help with some defense for this unit because he doesn't really provide any defense for himself, which is fine being a nuker. Here's his LB2. Boosts all active allies guard suppression rate if attacking first. So this is just another addition to his fourth skill where it triggers every turn if you can have faster cells. And it also helps with more offensive damage because it reduces the chance for the enemies to guard. So that's considered an offensive stat. So yeah, make sure to get this LB2 if you can. It will definitely help. Oh wow, that's a lot of awakening. Here's his vitality. Initial chakra 5k, so that's why he's even better than he would be just with like a mediocre vitality, because he'll jutsu earlier, and you can see from like what I showed you that the jutsu provides like a good debuff on the target and also offensive buffs for your allies for a small amount of time. So getting the jutsu out early is really helpful. And he might just be able to one-shot somebody. We'll see. That's why we're going into arena. Here's the team that's going to be used for the demonstration. Alright, here we go. Oh, I think I already missed something important. Going to rewind that a little bit. Yep, the wish for peace is the fourth skill, so that should be CDIR and CR up. I see the red text there, so that definitely happened. KCM and Kakashi is great. Should be able to one shot. Yep. Here you go. Fourth skill triggers again. I'm not going to call it every single time just because it gets repetitive. But we can see the jutsu here. Here's the animation also. It looks really cool and overpowered. This kind of jutsu should do a ton of damage. So you see the guard rate down, damage destruction rate down. Damage was not too good, but this is Sasori, who is really tanky, so it's not the end of the world. And attack up, I think. So as I said before, he has the offensive buffs and also reduces that target's lift capabilities for easy finishing. Alright, here we go. And in the meantime, when like other units are going in battle right now, I can say that this unit can have a lot of value in like pretty much every mode, but especially in FG and ATB. Now for ATB, there are technically only like 4 slots because Shikamaru, Sai take 2, and then the tribe takes 3. FG, you can definitely consider putting him in. Alright, we get to Jutsu again. He should do good damage this time. Yep, just a casual 2 million attack up for his allies, and no debuffs because he just deleted that guy. So hopefully that is a good showcase of what this unit can do. As for like rating, so I do like that out of 10. I think probably 9s and 10s for some of the modes, and lowest would be an 8, I think. But overall, like an average 9 to 10 unit. So really good unit. Now, of course, the showcase is pretty late, but he'll appear again eventually from like free summons or EF and stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll be outputting as much stuff as possible to catch back up. Thanks for watching.